and just say welcome to everyone. I'm so glad you are all joining us during our 5-day holiday gifting extravaganza. It is Infuse the Holidays. Let me say it correctly. The Infuse the Holidays gifting extravaganza. And before we jump into tonight's DIYs that I'm going to share with you, I just have to take a moment and give credit and kudos and thanks, particularly to Marcia. This was her brainchild for this entire event, and she and Christy have worked tirelessly together to pull this off, and they have done a phenomenal job. We are only halfway through, and oh my goodness gracious, there have been the most creative ideas shared. It's been amazing. And I also want to say a quick thank you to Julie, because Julie has been doing some fantastic posts and videos as well. So many great things to learn from everyone. So just wanted to give credit where credit was due, because they deserve it. So at this point, I'm going to share my screen with you, and we are going to get started on tonight's holiday DIYs. And I am going to switch this to the slideshow now that I'm over here. There we go. So the DIYs that we are going to be focusing on tonight are for gifting and for self-care. And we are going to focus on 3 different areas tonight. But before we get into those, just in case, because I don't know everyone on here, and I didn't mention it, but if you have not muted yet, if you can go ahead and mute yourself, that would be super helpful, because I didn't think to do that. So just in case you're brand new to oils, I did want to touch on the fact that there are 3 ways that we use our oils. We use them as a dietary supplement with our Vitality Essential Oil line. And I will tell you that essential oils can be labeled for either aromatic and topical use, which are other 2 uses that I'll mention in a moment, or for dietary supplement. So even if an oil can be used all 3 ways, it can only be labeled one or the other. So the great way that you can know for sure if an oil is considered to be generally regarded as safe is by looking for this white Vitality Oil label. If it has one of those white backgrounds on it, then you know, hey, I can use this in a capsule. I can put it in a drink that I'm enjoying. I can put it in my baking or in other cooking that I'm doing. Totally good to do that. It's safe. Now, you see here with the RC, she's using it topically. She's putting it on her chest. So you can apply topically to various points in your body. And we recommend that you start by applying with a carrier oil. So something like coconut oil, olive oil, grapeseed oil, Young Living's V6 oil. Those are all great options for using alongside of your essential oils for topical application. And then last but not least is aromatic. And you would do that using a diffuser or smelling it directly out of the bottle, putting a drop in your hands, rubbing your hands together, and then smelling it. Those are some aromatic ways. And if you don't know the basics of using essential oils, please get with whoever invited you to this event to kind of fill you in, because there's a little bit of a learning curve with it. It's not something that we have necessarily grown up knowing about, right? Now, my kids are growing up knowing about it, and a lot of other families now know about it. But those of us who might be a little bit older, yeah, we didn't grow up with this in our households. So this is kind of new. So get with the person who invited you, because we would be happy to share kind of the basic information with you, along with Young Living's Seed to Seal promise, which is what really sets Young Living apart from other oils and why you want to choose Young Living. It's phenomenal. All right, so the first section that we're going to talk about are DIYs for the home. Now, some of these things I'm going to tell you, we've already touched on in the week, right? Some of the posts have come out, but there are also brand new ones. And even if we've already talked a little bit about something, we're going to expand on it in tonight's get together with our PJs and our great drinks that hopefully we all have. So the first one are scented pine cones. Now, Christy talked about this in one of her posts that she did. And when she talked about the pine cones, she gave you some great ways that you can use it. And one of the things that I said is that when you scent these pine cones, it would also be great to put inside of a wreath. So if you're decorating your wreath, tuck some of these scented pine cones in, because then every time you open and close the door, you're getting that incredible cinnamon fragrance. Maybe you don't want to use cinnamon. Maybe you want to use Christmas spirit. Maybe you want to use orange. Maybe you want to use the cardamom that I mentioned already. So there are lots of different options and you're not locked into any of them. But one of my pro tips, when it says to line the baking sheet with paper or with paper towel, oh my goodness, don't line it with paper towel. That would be a fire hazard. Make sure you line the baking sheet with aluminum foil, because your pine cones will have sap that will come out of them as you have them in the oven. So you want to make sure and protect your cookie sheets. Otherwise, you're going to be using a whole lot of lemon to help you take off that sticky residue from the sap, which, bonus tip, when you are putting up your Christmas tree, if you use a real tree, if you're one of those that, like we are, we love real trees in our house, and you get sap on your hands, grab your bottle of lemon, apply your lemon oil, just kind of rub it on in, and you are going to notice that that sticky sap just dissipates. And you can then just wash your hands after that. So all the instructions are going to be in tonight's PowerPoint, and you guys are going to get this uploaded as a resource into our Infuse the Holidays event. So you don't have to worry about taking notes or how do I get those recipes, because you're going to get them all. So no worries on that front. So scented pine cones, that's one option, but there's something else you can do with pine cones. Ready? Ta-da! You can do fire starters. All right, I actually have done this and it's a really awesome thing. It's a tiny little bit more complicated because you're melting beeswax or paraffin, but we did it using a crock pot. It was actually super easy to clean afterwards. And once that crock pot heated up the wax, it kept it warm. So then you could dip in your pine cones, put them on wax paper. Wax paper is super easy because then you can just lift it right off once they're cool. But put them in a cute little basket like this for anybody you know who has an outdoor fire pit. You wouldn't want to use it in your indoor fireplace because it's wax coated, right? So you're not going to want that in your fireplace. But I know people like my husband, he finds it totally relaxing to build a fire outside and have a stick in hand and poke the logs and just mess with it. It's just his unwind time. So it's a great gift for someone who loves to be around the fire like that. Maybe put it in a basket and then put some s'mores makings or s'mores fixings in with it, and even a couple of the skewers that they could make s'mores with. Adorable gift. So cute. Then there's this dryer ball snowman. All right, this is absolutely adorable, super easy to make. I know Julie loves this as a gift, but you can just take 3 dryer balls, which you can easily get off of Amazon, and decorate it all cute with your little ribbon and stickers, and super easy, but gift it with a bottle of Citrus Fresh or Purification or lavender, thieves, tea tree. Any of those are great options for you to use in the laundry. And it's a great way to help your friend not have toxic dryer sheets that they're putting into the library. Where are my words tonight? Into the laundry. My goodness. So you are helping them to live their life well by giving them a really cute and adorable gift that is not hard to do as a DIYer, and is something that's unique that they will actually be able to use. Great gift for even a college student, and you can send that back to school with them and they can use it, because dryer balls also help to shorten your dry time. So it's good for the environment in a number of different ways. I don't know if you just put that in the comments, Julie, or not, but that was another side note. I can't see comments right now, but if you have questions or you have comments, please feel free to put those in the comments because we will look at them at the end. All right, Julie posted about room sprays, and she gave you the cutest little labels that you could put on your bottles. Oh my word, if you haven't seen those yet, you need to go into the group and check those out. They're little snowflake labels, so cute. Julie gave you one idea for a room spray, but here are a bunch of others. You could do the cozy by the fire, the candy cane scent, sweet mint scent, any of those. Here's the other thing. I'm going to loop it back around to Marsha's diffuser bombs. Okay, she talked about diffuser bombs. Any of these combinations would be a phenomenal diffuser bomb for you. So you could even up the drops in a 15 milliliter bottle. So for instance, double it with 40 drops of orange, 30 drops of cinnamon, and 20 drops of clove, and put that into a 15 ml bottle. And then you have that ready-made blend to just go ahead and put into your diffuser, and you don't have to grab 3 different bottles and figure out where they are throughout your house. Because if you're like me, you have oils on every floor of your house and in every room, right? So you're going to be running from the basement to the second floor where the bedrooms are because you're grabbing oils from all different places. Otherwise, this makes it super simple. Do a cute little label on there and you can easily gift this. All right, we're moving into DIYs for self-care. I don't know about y'all, but I have to be really intentional to take care of me during the holiday season because it's so busy and we're taking care of, family, and there's so much planning that goes into it that I know I'm one who can very easily run myself into the ground unless I'm intentional. So here are some intentional ways that we can take care of ourselves and gift these gifts to others we know who could use a little more self-care in their lives. All right, roll on through the season. This morning, Julie showed you her great day roll on or her happy day roll on, and it is a wonderful blend. These are some other ones that you could be creating and using for yourself or for others. That immune boosting blend, I would be using that on the bottoms of my feet before I go out anywhere, because that is just phenomenal for being able to support your immune system before you go out where it's all people-y, right? Any time of year, that's a good thing. Joyful, super, super easy. It's literally joy. Now, I'm actually diffusing tonight. I don't know what y'all are diffusing. If you're diffusing something right now, put it in the comments. But I'm diffusing joy and pine. I don't know if y'all can see that very easily, but I'm doing joy and pine. I've never done that before. For whatever reason, that's what I was drawn to diffuse tonight. And oh my goodness gracious, it's amazing. So if you wanted to add a little bit of pine into it, you could do that. But can I be really, really honest with you? Like really honest? When I first smelled joy, completely turned off to it. Raise your hand if you're another one of those people, completely turned off to joy. Okay, here's the thing. As I said, joy is super floral. So I would diffuse, for instance, 7 drops of Citrus Fresh and 1 drop of joy. I found that Citrus Fresh and joy together, amazing. It just brings the happy into my house. And that's how I ended up falling in love with joy, so that now joy is not too floral for me at all. And I wear it like perfume. Put it on my wrists, behind my ears, over my heart. Oh my goodness, great start to the day. But how awesome is it to have a roller that's just 20 drops of joy and all the rest of carrier oil? If that's too much, if you want it to be even lighter, do 5 drops of joy and then fill it up with a carrier. Great way to also extend the use of your oils. So I did want to talk about that blend a little bit tonight because I enjoy it so much. Chill Pill is similar to what Julie shared today in some of the oils, a trick with vetiver. And I apologize, Julie, I can't remember if you mentioned it this morning or not. Vetiver is a very thick oil. So I'm one of those people who, if I have a thick oil, I will take it and just kind of pop it into my bra, and I will go around and do my thing, and then I will pull it right back out because it's warmed up, and warming it up helps the thicker oils to flow a little bit better. Alternatively, there are little dropper bottle tops that fit the bottles that we have for our oils. And you can get those from Amazon and use those as a little dropper. So, couple of tips with that. And energy. Who does not need more energy during the holidays? I think we all do, right? So energy, peppermint, and then lemon or grapefruit. I personally also love for energy the combination of motivation and clarity. That is what I call my work jam. If I need to focus and get stuff done, I am using motivation and clarity. I love to diffuse that blend, but I love to apply it as well. Again, on pulse points, on my temples, those kinds of things. Really great combination. Marsha talked about relaxing bath salts, and she gave you some really cute ways to package those and gift those. These are some other ideas for other blends because, hey, maybe you want something different than just lavender. Maybe you want to explore some options outside of the kit. And each of these oils have wonderful properties of their own that support the body in a number of different ways. And so just kind of think about what it is that you want to accomplish when you're in the bath and put those in your bath salts. Like, don't overthink it. What are you being drawn to? Kind of like I was drawn to diffusing pine and joy tonight. That would also be a great combination in bath salts. So think about what you want to accomplish, put those in your bath salts, and be intentional to take a bath yourself. I love baths. I try to take them at least once a week. Now, I shower other days, but to take that time and just relax, read, do whatever, listen to music, listen to a podcast, unwind is so good. And when the people that you know in your life who need a little bit more of that and enjoy baths, or if they aren't people who enjoy baths, they can do this as a foot soak. Okay, Epsom salts have so many wonderful properties for our bodies that support our health in so many different ways. Add in essential oils to that, and you have a really great powerhouse. So even if it's not someone who will enjoy baths, or maybe they don't have a bathtub, you can do it as a foot soak for them, and they would be really appreciative. Put it in a cute little packaging option like Marsha showed you today, and you have a really inexpensive gift that will be a tremendous blessing. So maybe teacher gifts that this would be good for. That, or your mail carrier, that would be another one. Oh my goodness, a mail carrier, imagine that, they're on their feet all day long. How awesome would that be for them to enjoy that at the end of the day? Here's another option for the bath. Now, I've never tried this, but I really want to, because this is going to be really soothing and nourishing to your skin as well as relaxing. And yes, you can use lavender, but if you want to trade it out with a different oil of choice, you can do it with a different oil of choice. So you create the lavender or whatever kind of bath melts. And when you put it into your warm water, it will literally melt into your bath, and you get all of those great benefits of your shea butter, cocoa butter, almond oil. Oh, so good, right? And you can get really cute little silicone molds and create adorable shapes for the holiday season, like little snowflakes or candy canes, and package them in cute little the party bags, even in different colors and ribbon, maybe attach an ornament on there. That could be one of the natural wooden ornaments like we've been showing you that you could put essential oil on and gift it with a bottle of oil as well. So they could enjoy that throughout the season and think about you. So Marsha has been sharing some different things that you can do with oils for your face. Christy talked about the frankincense that she does on her face morning and night. This is another option for a way that you can do an overnight face serum. 20 drops of frankincense, 10 each of lavender and lemon. Now I'm going to throw this out to you. This is great during the winter, during those spring and summer months when you are going to be outside in the sun more frequently. I would pull out that lemon because citrus oils can be photosensitive. And so you don't want to be exposing areas of your skin to the sun that have had topical application of citrus oils. So leave out the lemon and do the frankincense and lavender. Maybe try manuka in there as another option instead of lavender. I'm sorry, instead of lemon. That would be another great option for something that's very nourishing to the skin. And I would say that instead of doing carrier oil of your choice, use the CBD Beauty Boost. Okay. Christy has been raving about it. I don't have it yet, but she is raving about it so much that I know that I absolutely need to get it. I would completely and totally switch out that carrier oil to be my CBD Beauty Boost. And that would take it to a whole new level, particularly with the rose that's in it. Okay, we cannot forget our guys, right? True story. Y'all, my husband, bless him, a month ago shaved his head. Not completely bald, but, military type cut by choice, because he saw a friend of his who had done the same thing and had taken a 2-ounce bottle and put 30 drops each of cedarwood, lavender, and rosemary into that 2-ounce bottle and put in a splash of witch hazel and topped it off with distilled water. And 3 times a day, my husband is spritzing his head using a dry brush to stimulate his scalp. And a month later, I'm very happy at his progress for growing in his healthy head of hair. He actually was putting it on his beard as well and had to stop because he was finding that he was needing to clip his beard more regularly than he had to in the past. So he paused on the beard, but he's continuing on the head. Switching gears a little bit, this is a DIY beard oil. And wait, let me back up. Do you have to shave your head to do this? No, you do not. But this friend of his had, and the reason why he did it was because it gets right to his scalp, right? So you don't have to do that. And this isn't just for men to do that like he's doing. Women can do it as well. You can add it into your shampoo and conditioner if you would like to, or you can do it in whatever kind of a hair serum you might want to put in if you have dry, more dry scalp and you want to nourish your scalp a little bit more, or spray it in. So there are different options that women can do. You do not have to shave your head to do it. My husband did. Pleased with the results so far. DIY beard oil, though, on the other hand, you can do your carrier oil of choice with 20 to 40 drops of your essential oil. Same kind of idea. You can use the cedarwood, lavender, and rosemary that my husband has been putting on his head, or you can switch that on out with Shutran. If you do not know about Shutran, I need to fill you in. Shutran is like no other oil for men. A Shutran man is a man who is confident and feels manly as a man should. And it is an oil that when my husband puts it on, I literally go, hi. I completely notice when he walks by. Very, very aware of it. And I forgot to silence my phone, so I'm doing that now. So Shutran is another great option. And they have a lot of Shutran products, including a beard oil if you don't want to DIY it. And they have shaving cream. And my husband uses the Shutran 3-in-1 every day. And he uses it as a 3-in-1. It is his shampoo and it's his face, it's his body wash, it's everything. So that's all he uses. But there are a lot of different options there that you can choose to make it a fragrance that your man would love. All right. While this could go into the foodie side of things, which is the next thing that we're going to talk about, I put it in self-care because raise your hand if you've made a version of an immune support tea using our vitality oils. All right. I am a huge tea drinker. Every morning I brew up my loose leaf chai tea. My husband, bless him, warms up and froths up my oat milk and puts that in, and then we sprinkle a little nutmeg on top. However, if I am feeling like I want a little bit more of immune support, I'm adding thieves to that. I might add in a little bit of cardamom to that, just a drop each, and get all of that goodness in there. But you can do an immune support tea just with nice warm water, a little bit of honey, and a drop each of your thieves, your lemon, and your peppermint. Mix that all together and grab a good book, sit down for 15 minutes, enjoy your cup of tea, take a break, and do something good for your body. This would also be a great trio to gift a friend with a cute mug, your favorite tea. I love to gift even constant comment tea with thieves and lemon. It's a great thing. Add in the peppermint for some minty aspect to it, and that's great as well. So definitely, if you've never done an immune support tea before, you want to try that and take some time, sit by your Christmas tree with all the lights on, and just enjoy a few moments. All right, let's move into our DIY for foodies. I love this. Okay, we just talked about tea, right? This I'm so excited about. I love this idea. I put honey in my tea every single day. So how awesome and how easy would it be for you to get? I get a big thing of local honey, okay? Like one of those big jars. I don't even know what size it is, but about that big. And $20 for that big jar. I can easily break that up into multiple 2-ounce jars. There are really cute glass jars on Amazon that you can get that are sets of jars, okay? Julie showed you how she reused one of her honey jars for her oil-infused olive oil. You can use any kind of type of jar, but just a small jar, and try it with different oils. Maybe you want to use thieves or just cinnamon or just lemon, or I thought too, orange would be wonderful in it as well, because the constant comment tea with a little bit of added orange to it, so good. So get your oil infused honey, put it in a cute little jar, get one of those little wooden honey sticks that, will serve out your honey that looks like a little beehive at the end of the little honey stick, and pair it with maybe a loose leaf tea and a mug. How great of a gift is that? That's wonderful. So great way to come up with a really unique gift with a DIY touch to it. All right. Citrus, cinnamon, pumpkin, apple butter. That's a lot to say in one word, right? Or in one phrase, but easy to make, y'all. Super, super easy. And again, get cute little jars, maybe some colorful fabric that you can put on top and ribbon to tie it so that once you screw on the top, you can cover it with a cute little holiday fabric and ribbon of your choice. And everybody's baking bread in 2020. So whether it is sourdough bread or another type of loaf of bread, or I made banana bread the other day, or pumpkin bread, pair it with one of the breads that you've made. Great gift for your neighbor. And so thoughtful. I mean, how much would they enjoy home baked bread and your citrus, cinnamon, pumpkin, apple butter that you have made gifted alongside of there? Easy peasy, so thoughtful, really economical. All right, we're going to move into drinks now. I love this. I have served this spice cider multiple times. It's always a crowd pleaser. It's great for kids because even kids enjoy it. If you want to create it as an adult drink, I would highly recommend apple pie moonshine. Tossing that on in there. Totally amazing. But think about it this way. With these drinks, you don't want to boil it and have your essential oils in there. Essential oils are not fans of high heat, which is why Young Living is so careful to make sure that they are distilling our oils at low heat, low pressure, because they want to get the greatest level of benefits out of the oils that they possibly can. So high heat is going to destroy your therapeutic properties. So just warm it. And you can add in your vitality oils with your cinnamon and your lemon and your orange. You can add in some cinnamon sticks. Just add your cinnamon sparingly. So add your cinnamon, or you could do thieves instead. Thieves is another great option. Do it one drop at a time and taste it to see, do I want more? Do I not want more? Make sure you mix it well, and add in your apple pie moonshine if it's for adults. You'll thank me, trust me. Since we're talking about adult drinks, let me give you a couple hints. Hot toddies. Remember I told you I was going to tell you what was in my mug? Yeah, this is that apple cobbler hot toddy. Hold on. Y'all, this is my favorite. This is my go-to, oh my word, warming all the way down drink in the fall and winter months. You will thank me for that recipe. Otherwise, there's the other recipe as well up there with bourbon. This though, with the Crown Royal and the rum. And I just want to show you, this is one of those ember mugs. Okay. So this entire time while we've been chatting, my ember mug has been keeping my drink warm. So wouldn't it be nice to get someone a mug set or even just the plate that they can put their mug on to keep their drink warm? Such a great gift. Just wanted to fill you in on that because I'm loving mine. So hot toddies, super easy. Couple of different ways that you can do it. You can always gift it with one of those cute mason jar cups or mugs, whatever I'm trying to call it, and do the oils with it and bottle of the alcohol of choice if you'd like to. So just some thoughts. All right, we cannot forget about our fur babies. Raise your hand if you are a fur baby mama. Okay, fur baby mamas unite. Yes, we love our fur babies. These are adorable little sweet potato puppy muffins. And what I thought about with this, because like my girls, I don't want to do a big, huge muffin for them, right? I want to do the little mini muffins. And I would put that in as a variation, or you could do cute little silicone molds and do the smaller, the cute little shapes. And so like Marcia is a dog mom extraordinaire. So is Christy. And you see pictures of Jules and Storm and Cyclone all the time. So they would be great people as like my neighbors to make these in cute little molds, package them really adorably, and bring those over along with maybe a rawhide bone and gift them for their pup. Maybe even put it in a cute little stocking. So, so cute. All right, so that's it for our DIYs for this evening. I am going to stop sharing in a moment because we do need to figure out who our pajama winner is because we have a fabulous prize this evening. And I have a trick or a tip to show you. Hold on, I'm gonna stop sharing. And I'm not gonna stop videoing yet or the recording yet because this is the tip that I wanna show you. All right, who like me has grays? You can rat yourself out. I have grays. So I have dark hair. So I'm going to use my multitasker. There are other ways that you can do this with lighter multitaskers, but for us dark hair girls, I'm going to show you mine. Okay. I am well overdue for coloring my hair. I know coloring hair is not healthy. Remember, we are on a growing journey. And I, for one, am not willing to let go of coloring my hair yet. So all of you who are like good with that, I'm so impressed, all the respect, okay? I realized, as did Christy when she went to do her frankincense demo, yeah, as out of frankincense as Christy was, is pretty much as out of multitasker as I am. So I'm going to show you a little bit, but it's not going to give you the full effect. I tap it out into my lid and I take a brush and I put the brush into the multitasker in the lid. And if I can do this, oh, this is fun with a small little thing, but I put it right on in there. And okay, that area that was very gray is not gray anymore, ladies. So if you are looking for a quick, oh my gosh, I have a party, I don't have time to color my hair, the roots are showing, what can I do? You are very welcome. And then just in case, because I have done this, you take that brush and you're quickly doing, and you smack your head with it, and then you have the brown on your forehead, which is oh so attractive. I have the Thieves makeup wipes, makeup remover wipes, and I did Christy's great tip that she taught us a while ago. I cut them into quarters. So I have this little piece, and then I can, fix that off with my makeup remover wipe, and then just brush back on a little bit more of my foundation powder over it and cover it. So that is my final tip. Okay, who are my jammy people? I need my jammy people. Yep. Okay. So Jennifer has the 'Tis the Season. Marcia, you need to show us the whole kit and caboodle. This is all about you. I will stop recording so we can figure out our jammy winner. But I do want to say thank you for joining us for all of our DIYs. And we're going to figure out our jammy winner. And if you weren't with us tonight, you were missed. Okay. Hold on.
All right. So